Hey everyone, Doug here. This is going to be my multi-part entire DVD and Blu-ray collection. I'm going to show off every DVD, I'm going to name it, might even talk about it a little bit. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and do all my box sets, which I already did this in a video, but I'm going to go ahead and redo it just in case people haven't seen that. Nip Tuck Season 1, Nip Tuck Season 2, my Jurassic Park Trilogy Collection, 1, 2, and 3, Ace Ventura Pet Detective When Nature Calls, or Pet Detective and When Nature Calls, my entire Nightmare on Elm Street collection. It's a really good set. If you don't have it, it's definitely one to pick up. I'm hoping that New Line might put out a new set, maybe all on Blu-ray or up the ante on the discs, and maybe release a couple on Blu-ray since Paramount's slowly but surely releasing finally special editions of their franchise, Friday the 13th. So one can only hope, I guess. My new Saw 5 box. It's pretty cool. You push this and the blade spins. My Sleepaway Camp box set, which it is the one that is discontinued, which had to be recalled because it has the famous Red Cross logo on it, and I guess they weren't too happy with that being on there. Return to Sleepaway Camp, A Nightmare Before Christmas, 2-disc special edition. My Martin Scorsese collection featuring Goodfellas, After Hours, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Mean Streets, and Who's That Knocking at My Door. My Edward Scissorhands limited edition Anniversary 10. It just came with some pictures and the movie. Nothing too special. My Friday the 13th collection box set From Crystal Lake to Manhattan. It's a good set to have if you don't have that one. My Attack of the Killer Tomatoes special collector's edition box. Queer as Folk season 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. My Batman collection from 1989 to 1997. Brothers and Sisters complete season 1 and 2. The Golden Girls Volume 1, Arrested Development Volume 2 or Season 2. Saturday Night Live Christmas, The Best of Christmas, The Best of Halloween, The Best of Chris Farley, The Best of Mike Myers, The Best of Adam Sandler, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors collection, Christmas with the Simpsons, the Best of episodes, Strangers with Candy, the complete series, Dexter Season 1, Desperate Housewives Season 3, Season 2, Season 1, The Adventures of Pete and Pete Season 2, and The Adventures of Pete and Pete Season 1, Will and Grace series finale episode with a couple bonus episodes, Will and Grace Season 1, Three's Company Season 4, Season 3, Season 2, Season 1, Bosom Buddies, the complete first season, Tales from the Crypt, Season 1. So that's it on my box sets. So now we're going to move on to the actual DVDs and whatnot. So here we go. The first one here is 28 Days Later. It's an excellent film. It's one of my favorites. Its sequel, which wasn't bad at all. It was actually a pretty good sequel in my opinion. It's right up there in my opinion with the first one. Although I still like the first one a lot better. 300, 2-disc special edition. 30 Days of Night. 50 First Dates. It's one of the many newer films from Adam Sandler that I actually really liked. His newest films I haven't really cared too much for. My favorite baseball movie of all time, Thomas Jane, Barry Pepper, and a Billy Crystal film, 61. An absolute classic, Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, 9 to 5, special edition. One of the 8 films to die for movies that I actually really did like a lot, The Abandoned. ABBA Gold Greatest Hits Music Videos. Yeah, don't ask. Addams Family, the first movie. Addams Family Values. The Adventures of Mark Twain. This was the first claymation animation film. I loved this movie since I was a kid. If anyone's seen it, let me know what they thought of it. I've always liked it. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. My Alien triple pack with 1, 2, and 3. And then I own Alien Resurrection by itself in a single disc. Alien vs. Predator Requiem, unrated. American Beauty, the special edition. American Gothic. One of my favorites, American History X. IFC presents The American Nightmare. It's basically a documentary on horror movies and the people who made them, and what was their inspiration, things that were going on in the late 60s, 70s, and 80s that kind of reflected into their films a little bit. It's really interesting to hear someone talk about it, because a lot of them talk about Vietnam, like George Romero with Night of the Living Dead. It's really interesting if anyone has seen this, and if they haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But it's called The American Nightmare. American Pie, unrated. American Pie 2, unrated. American Wedding, unrated. These three are the only American Pie movies I like. The newer ones, don't care too much for. American Psycho, uncut edition, which I also have this on Blu-ray. I'm going to probably get rid of this DVD sometime soon. The original Amityville Horror Special Edition. Amityville 2, Possession. The Amityville Horror Remake. American Werewolf in London. This is actually one of my very favorite of the werewolf films. I'm not a huge werewolf fan, but this is an excellent movie, in my opinion. And the band played on. This was an original movie that came out in the early or mid 90s, and it was basically about the AIDS epidemic and how it was growing in America, and it's a very emotional, very sad film. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely one to check out. Angels in America. Al Pacino, Meryl Streep, and Emma Thompson. It was a little mini film, or mini series on Showtime or HBO, sorry. Disney's Annie with Kathy Bates. Another gay movie, which it's basically a spoof film on gay-themed movies from gay actors and gay directors. It's basically just over-the-top gay-themed movie. Its recent sequel, another gay sequel. Nothing new there. Last Comic Standing presents Ant, unrated, America's Ready. He is absolutely hilarious. Definitely check him out. April Fool's Day, starring Amy Steele from the 80s, who I absolutely love, which I'm going to get to meet her finally. So excited. In March with my buddy Chris, we're driving up to New Jersey to go to the Monster Mania convention, so I'm totally stoked. Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness. Boomstick Edition, 2-disc. As Good as It Gets. Austin Powers, the first movie. Austin Powers 2. Austin Powers 3, Gold Member. Automation Transfusion. Autumn in New York, Richard Gere, Winona Ryder. My 2-disc special edition of Bad Taste. Special edition of Basic Instinct. My Something Weird video special edition of Basket Case. 20th Anniversary Edition. Batman Begins 2-disc DVD. The Dark Knight Blu-ray. Double feature: Batman and Mr. Freeze in Sub-Zero, and Batman the Mask of the Phantasm, which is really good actually. Batman Gotham Knight. Actually, I haven't watched this yet. It's by a couple different directors, and it's a bunch of short Batman films basically. Beaches, Bette Midler, Barbara Hershey. Beetlejuice, one of my favorites. Bent. Beverly Hillbillies, the movie. Big Business. The Birdcage. The Birds. And Black Christmas. That was my Volume 1, and check out Volume 2.